Okay, so... Alright, I'm gonna see where it is that they want us to go. Because we've mapped out the area, we should be able to find the best location for where to go. Alright, you have entered a time trial start area. If you would like to... Well, I'd like to start it, but where am I supposed to go? Oh, to here. Okay, so, fastest way. Fastest way would have to be to go from here, go straight, go up that that pathway, and that we get. Because if we go the back way, yeah, the back way is not going to be better. Okay, so, all right, let's try this. On your mark, get set, now. Oh, I'll be back. I'll be back. Okay, note to self. Go back to the bridge, check for the thing. And also note to self that you still detect things even though you're running. I did not know that. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Nice. All right. So, crossing mountains completed. So, there was, right here, I missed one. And that's funny because I actually found a treasure near here. So I missed something over there. See, this is why I check, like, all the different stuff. You just use buttons on my computer to find a button in the game. Whoa. It's like Inception. It's Treasure Hunter Simulator Inception. Inception? Inception. Diamond. I can't talk. I can't do it. My lips are fumbling over my tongue. Copyright strikes? Probably not. I can usually, like, sing things like that, and I don't get nailed for anything. There is one over here. How did I miss this? Back this way. Oh, got it, got it. Come on, click it. There we go. See, that's a funny thing, is that usually they don't care if you sing it as long as you don't have the music to it. I don't know why it is. They're funny about that. Some you know, some that are like super crazy, like Disney will nail you on their lyrics. You know, they're very particular. If you sing a certain combination of words, they'll pop up and say, we have copyrighted those words in that particular sentence, and you need to shut up, Disney. But most of the time, people are not that anal about it. I'm gonna go over here, and then I think we're gonna go ahead and yeah, we're done with the jobs. I miss things because I squirrel around too quickly. I resemble that remark. All right. Yeah, we've done the jobs though, so I think we're going to go ahead and head back to the office. Yes, I do. We have completed the jobs that we came here for. We're gonna figure out what happens from here. Oh, also, we have that ducat. I want to try this. Okay, so we're here. Open the collection. So this is the ducat.
Coffee break!
It's about time.
Thank you for the coffee break. Anyway, I found a ducat. I found it in Slovakian Valley. How do I put it there? Is it... Is it... Maybe it's from the computer? Maybe we have to do it from the computer. Thanks to all the findings, your prestige level has increased. Collection. Okay. Ruined ducat. Do I have to... No. See, the only thing it allows me to do is sell it. Because I also have the hammer. I found the hammerhead too. Which was this one? Yeah, the dishing hammer. Search for this treasure everywhere. I mean, if there's a way... If there's a way to put it in there, I don't know what it is. So I suspect that they're like some sort of... It's got to be like some sort of legendary items that go in here. But it doesn't make sense because it specifically says... I mean, when you click on this, and you click on this, search for this treasure in everywhere. So... I don't know. Moksh, are you still there? Do you know how to do those collections? I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with those. Because I've tried selling it and that didn't work. We got the money, but that didn't work. Well, at least we can get the new detector, and it'll give us a chance to check out large objects. I'm actually really tempted to go back to go back to like Gettysburg and go back to all the different places and just check all these again and equip for sure. Yeah, maybe it's a quality thing. Wow, look at the prestige. We got a lot of prestige on that one. All right. Anyway, here's the inbox. Find the Ulfberth sword. Excuse me? You want me to find the what? They have the Ulfberth sword? Oh, that's the okay, I know where this is. Because that's the place we took the picture, and that's the bridge that's right next to it. We know where that is. And then we have no other jobs right now. But now we can take this job. And you know what? Yeah, that one job will put us over to the next prestige level. Interesting. See, it wants us to go back to Bavarian Lake. I'm really tempted to go back to Gettysburg. Maybe we probably shouldn't. I mean, there's probably going to be jobs that specifically say, go here, find this thing. And I'm afraid that if I go there, find this thing before we get the job for it, that we're gonna miss out on something, and I don't want to do that. So that's why I kind of say that, yeah, it's sort of forcing you to stay on target. It's a little on rails. So no, we found the Blacksmith Tongs. Why didn't it take the Blacksmith Tongs? We just have to find them? I guess. Yeah, this does say destroyed dishing hammerhead. Maybe it has to be better. I really hope I didn't blow... that I didn't blow it. That I didn't accidentally sell something that should have been a collection. But honestly, does anybody see anything that's different? Where it might be something different? Oh yeah, that I mean I know that Ulfberth was a type of sword, but there actually is a legendary Ulfberth sword in the Slovakian mythology. I mean, it doesn't say an Ulfberth sword, so that's why I'm like, is it actually going to be the legendary Ulfberth sword? If not, it'll probably just be. It's probably just like one of those, you know, we'll find it kind of things. Well, there's the tongs. Well, if that's the tongs, then what do I have in my collection? Oh, duh! You have the musket in your collection too, Lion. Remember? Oh yeah, there's that thing. Oh my god. See, I did find a Pickelhaube. And that was the thing. So if I find, I'll bet you this is going to be a legendary item here. The only thing that affects reputation is missions. Okay. Yeah, you weren't able to sell the That's true. You weren't able to sell the rifle or gun. Hopefully, it prevents me from doing it for the collections. I hope so. Because it really doesn't give you a lot of guidance on that. All right, so we do kind of know where we're going with this. Let's go ahead and travel back. We kind of know where we're going with that. Because I'm pretty sure... Let me just check it again. But I'm pretty sure that... Oh. Where's the job? Where's the job? Where's the job? Well, in any case, I'm pretty certain that it's like right here. Like along this area that we're looking for it. Why did I go to the wrong area? And we have a better detector now, so I am gonna have to sort of go through this area again. But I probably won't do that. I'm not going to do a full sweep of it just because we already went through this place already. So I'll just sort of do a general sweep through the area just to sort of cover maybe what's close to the pathways. It bothers me that the job isn't there. We didn't already find this sword, did we? Did I take the job? Oh. Maybe, did I not take the job? I'm gonna feel really silly if I didn't take the job. Email. Ticket. I didn't accept the job. It was deliberate. It was deliberate. I was just checking to see if you were paying attention. That's all. Yeah. What? Him. Oh, hey, look! Alright. Anyway. That's the waterfall. Oh, I don't suppose... Wait, by crazy chance... Oh, I was gonna say, is it marked on the map? But no, it's not. Gonna say, you gonna make my job a little bit easier? But no. Because I kind of think... Because now that I'm kind of thinking about it, maybe it would behoove us to maybe not just do a full sweep of la-di-da-di everything every time we get a new detector. Because otherwise we could be here a long time sweeping these things every single time we get a new detector. Now that I have the level 3, I should be able to go through and recheck certain areas. But maybe just like for now stick to the quests and missions. Oh. And oh, hey look, we have a different looking a different looking detector. Oh, got it. All right, and we for sure checked this before, so this should be one of the large items, right? Aha, ha, ha, yes. What do we find? What is that? Oh, an old mace. All right. Treasure normal or 180 bucks. This is a pernok, a type of mace originating in the area of Russia in the 12th century. The shape used for the head made the pernok capable of penetrating plate armor and mail. This property has made the design very popular during the 12th and 13th century, spreading all across Eastern Europe and many areas to the west. The concept of a mace as blunt weapon dates back to the Upper Paleolithic or Late Stone Age, between 50,000 and 10,000 years ago. Based on a simple club, the basic idea was to add shark spikes. Oh, wait. Shark spikes of flint or obsidian? I think of sharp spikes of flint or obsidian to make it more lethal. Although 100% it's going to be shark spikes. Definitely shark spikes. They actually would, like, you know, attach a living shark. Wait, no, not a living shark. A shark, a carved shark made of obsidian or flint to the mace, and they would, you know, ha, and it would be scary. True story. Anyway, let's go ahead and keep on making our way in the world today. Although with that kind of, I mean, that was 180 bucks there. Maybe we might be maybe shooting ourselves in the foot a little bit, not doing a thorough search, just because large items would be worth a lot more money. All right. So, oh wait, not this one. Wait, which one was it? It was here, right? I mean, clearly not, but... Am I in the wrong? Okay, I'm turned around. Which bridge was it? I thought it was this one. Is it this one? There's a rope bridge. That's the waterfall. I thought this was the waterfall. Am I turned around? Is it this one? It's this one, isn't it? It's this one. I'm just in the wrong spot. We'll go ahead and go up this way. Mostly because this way will be a lot narrower and I'll be able to like cover that whole area fairly easily. You know what? I'm just going to do it anyway. I'm going to go over. I'm just going to sweep this way real quick. That's all. Just sweep it. Just sweep it. That's all. Okay, we're done. All right. Should be narrow enough that I should be able to catch anything that's in this area if I just stay in the middle. I guess I'll find out later if that's not the case. Oh. Alright. Oh. Right in front of me. Got it. What do we got? Another mace. All right. A better condition mace. Go ahead and identify. Oh, a different kind of mace. Still a pernock, but this is a rare. Rare, tolerable. All right. See, as you can see, the shark, the shark spikes that we have there. These shark spikes, when you would hit them, it would actually like take a bite out of the target that you're hitting, and it would like grab and tear and pull it away, and it would swallow it whole. You know, that's how those shark spikes worked. Still true story. All right, that's the waterfall. The photo would put it roughly around here. No, other side. Over there. There we go. Oh. All right. Do we have the Ulfbirth sword? And oh, we're having to dig real deep. Ooh, there we go. We had to dig deep for that one. Okay, era 9th to 11th century. This might be one of the legendary Ulfbirth swords, or possibly one of its counterfeits from that era. Even so, this would be a valuable piece. We're not going to get lucky enough to be for it to be one of the legendary Ulfberths. It's going to be a counterfeit, right? Legendary, good condition, priceless. Normal iron, all right. Based on its carbon composition, this is clearly a real Ulfberth sword, crafted in the 19th century. These swords were often being described as mythical, and today we know that this choice of name is truly deserved. Somehow in the 9th century, the bladesmiths of the North managed to create a steel quality which was not believed to have been possible until the Industrial Age. The key to its steel quality lies in the amount of carbon and can make or break a sword. If it's not controlled to just the right amount, the sword will either be too soft or too brittle. It's not only required to find the right amount, but also to heat the steel at above 1600 degrees Celsius or 3000 degrees Fahrenheit, which was a major feat in itself. What resulted were extraordinary swords that were not only significantly stronger, but also lighter. Wow, we actually found one of the originals! That's awesome! Oh my gosh, the Ulfberth sword, the Ulfberth swords were like considered like it would be like, oh my gosh, I can't even think of what it would be like finding a Hattori Hanzo sword in Japan. Finding one of these, like the people who wielded these swords could just, I mean, they were incredibly powerful warriors. Either that or they were taken off of incredibly powerful warriors, and it made that person a much better fighter. But, oh, the Ulfberth swords. That's awesome. Quest completed, the sword. It's not quite like finding Excalibur, but it's close. Dude, that's awesome. All right, return to office. And that should put us up to prestige level 4. Prestige level 4. Nice. All right, can we actually afford the next one? I can, in fact. And I will, in fact. Ooh. Now, see, this is different. So I actually have to make a decision of staying shallow and going large, or being able to go deeper but can only go to medium. I'm gonna go ahead and go and equip for now. We'll stick to this. I think I'll pay attention to the jobs, and I'll try to determine if it's large or medium or small, and we'll pick from there, because now we're having to choose. All right, and then collection, legendary. Oh, that's genuinely exciting. Oh my gosh, I remember the Viking legends of the Ulfberth swords. I mean, it was one of the, oh gosh, Sigurd. Sigurd actually carried one of the Ulfberth swords until he replaced it with the magic sword that he got later. But he actually started off with one of the Ulfberth swords. And also, was it Sigurd? Oh shoot, who was did Beowulf have one of the Ulfberth swords? I want to say that maybe Beowulf might have had one of the Ulfberth swords. Or at least it was thought that he might have had one of them. That's cool. Anyway, sorry, I'm gonna have to. I'll have. Now I'm excited again. I want to look up the Ulfberth swords. Uther Pendragon, wrong culture. Uther Pendragon was British. Ulfberth would be more Viking and Norse, and Germanic. which often coincided with each other. But so the sword of Excalibur, gosh, I have to draw on memory. I'm not good with memory, but Excalibur was, of course, the magical sword. It was supposed to have been created by magic from the Lady of the Lake and created. There's a lot of legends around it. But that actually wasn't one of the Ulfberth swords. That was... Oh gosh, what was Excalibur supposed to have been? See, I hate my memory. I can never remember. I'm terrible about it. Let's go ahead and just move on. The Ulfberth sword. Good morning. The Global Antiques Company has reported to us that you were instrumental in the recovery of the Ulfberth sword from the Gator Valley area. I am pleased to inform you that I will be adding a note about your engagement to the final report that will be a deciding factor at the end of this inheritance case. Have a good day, Johann Schmidt. Thank you, Johann. Okay, the Tenzin Castle. All right. So apparently we have opened up a new area. Yes, Excalibur was originally a gift from the Lady of the Lake. But the actual sword Excalibur was supposed to have been based upon, because a lot of people don't realize that the King Arthurian legends was actually based on a real person. And he actually had an exceptional sword. And gosh, I wish I could remember what that sword was supposed to have been. I cannot remember. But then of course when the original person took on mythological legends and became an actual like mythological proportions, they started getting into the more Christian and pagan stories. Sorry, my brain's not working right now. Yes, Beowulf's sword was called Hrunting. Yeah, actually, I do want to say that Beowulf's sword was one of the Ulfberth swords. Anyway, but when the Arthurian legends took on the more pagan and Christian aspects, that enveloped the Lady of the Lake, which was supposed to have been based upon an old wise woman that actually lived by a lake. It wasn't actually a hand that reached out from the lake and threw it at him. Some watery tart throws a sword at you and you think you're king. But it was supposed to have actually been based on a woman who lived by a lake and actually had this sword. I can't remember where she got it from, but apparently it was supposed to have been a gift from a mighty warrior because she saved that mighty warrior's life, and it was supposed to have been a very exceptional sword. And so therefore when King Arthur came along, she gifted the sword to him, and he took that as a sign. But anyway, that's kind of taking away the Arthurian legends. All right, find the old lookout point near the castle. You know I love me a castle. Dear sir, I am writing to you to follow up with the job inquiry sent to us in your name by Mr. Johann Schmidt. Currently, our organization is not looking for any contractors in the Alatsi area. But if your resources allow it, we would like to offer you a job in the Rudno, Poland location. If you are in the area, the BNM is looking to update the maps and thus will need to get a precise GPS reading from the lookout point near the castle in Rudno. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me. Dax Calhoun, the British National Museum. Oh, wow, we're actually being contacted by the British National Museum. That ain't small potatoes. Find the fastest route through the castle, so we're going to have another one of those time trials. Good morning. We've recently learned about the level of professionalism you present from one of our side contractors. We're looking for a highly skilled individual to help us with the contract. Find the fastest route. Yep, thank you. And then a plant hunt. Okay, so we're looking for more plants. Currently in contact with multiple small business owners in the area, reaching out to you because profile fits the requirements. Go take pictures of stuff. Got it. All right. A white kind of bulbous flowery thing. A white with a pretty petals thing. And the red with berries. Looks sort of like raspberries. Fragaria vesca. Is that the technical term for raspberry plant? Because that's what it looks like. Like raspberries. Anyway, accept. All right, and we have no other jobs besides that. That's just all the emails. Now, we have not gotten any... this doesn't say anything about... I think that's... No, my VA appointment is at 2:30. It's 11 o'clock my time. We're gonna be wrapping up in probably about an hour or so. Okay, so we are... No, that's Gator Valley. There we go, Rudno, Poland. The Tenzin Castle is located near the village of Rudno in southern Poland. The castle fell into ruins the last time in the 18th century and remains in that state to this date. Due to its location near to Krakow and standing on a rather high hill, the castle ruins and its surrounding area were a perfect operational point for the Russian forces during World War I. Apart from legends and allegory, there is nothing special about this castle ruin except its location, size, and purpose during the various conflicts, especially during World War I. It thus makes for a good location to search for some Russian military memorabilia from World War I. I actually have to disagree. Tenzin Castle is actually the location of... would be the location of some very interesting Polish history. And probably Polish relics. All right, so I think what I'll do is, since we're not looking for... The email doesn't specify looking for anything in particular. I think we'll go ahead and go with our new shallow and middle... the shallow and middle depth one. Fragaria vesca is the wild strawberry, or alpine strawberry. Really? Because that looks like a raspberry to me, but maybe, I guess maybe that would be a strawberry. Okay. Today we learned.
Anyone can be a monster, but I want to be a squeaky lion.